A guy says, I eat 2 or 3 square meals every day, and yet I can't sleep well at night. My hair is falling out. I have skin issues, occasional constipation, persistent unexplained stomach aches, and low energy levels. What is going on? Well, many of our health issues starts in the gut. Inside our digestive system, we have tiny microbes helping us maintain our gut health and overall well-being. When these microbes becomes disturbed, it can disrupt nutrient absorption in the stomach, resulting in nutritional deficiencies, a clear sign of an unhealthy gut. Because when the body doesn't get the nutrient it needs to function, everything starts to fall apart health-wise. Stay tuned to learn how to use your gut microbiome to repair and maintain a healthy gut and restore your overall health and vitality. In this episode, we are going to quickly run through these 4 key points with detailed graphical representation of each subject to help speed up your understanding of one of the most important organs in your body that is often overlooked, the gut microbiome. We will be discussing what they do and why we want to pay attention to them, how to use the gut microbiome to create optimal health, and finally, we will gather some ingredients and cook one simple microbiome boosting meal. Let's get started. The gut microbiome is a community of microorganisms, the small box that lives inside our digestive system. They exist in the trillions and includes bacteria, yeasts, fungi, and other bugs. Our gut microbiome mostly consists of bacteria and the most studied member of the microbes. There are hundreds of different bacteria species and strains as shown on the screen here, and the composition of these species can be different from person to person, based on our food intake, lifestyle, and environment in general. These microorganisms play a very important role in modulating our overall health and well-being. This is why we want to understand them, take care of them, and then take advantage of the health benefit they provide, which we will discuss in this episode. These are some of the health benefits they provide and why we shouldn't neglect them. At the very high level, the good gut microbiome provides energy for the cells that line our gut wall and prevents our gut from leaking toxins into our bloodstream, calm the immune system to avoid autoimmune issues. They also help you break down the food that you eat so that you can absorb nutrients to nourish your body. They help your body control your metabolism and maintain a healthy BMI body weight. They make vitamins, they promote good brain health. They also make anti-inflammatory molecules that keeps you looking young and healthy at the cellular level. On the other hand, the consequences of neglecting your gut microbiome is dysbiosis, an imbalance of the gut flora, meaning that the bad bugs outnumbers the beneficial ones, and the result is digestive issues, leaky gut, brain issues, nutritional deficiencies as you can't break down the food to absorb nutrients, weakened immune system, and unhealthy food cravings influenced by these bad microbes as they control your appetite. You get low mood and cognitive decline over time as inflammation starts to spread throughout the body. Now let's look at what we need to do to repair the gut and benefit from all the good stuff while avoiding the detrimental consequences of neglect. The question is, where can we get these gut microbiome? Well, we were born with them, and they evolved over time through our diet and environment. We can, however, eat them from fermented foods and or swallow some probiotics pills in supplement form. Adding fermented food like homemade milk kefir, unflavored yogurt, and sauerkraut into your diet can be a great way to support the restoration of the beneficial gut bacteria. These foods offer a variety of probiotic strains that repair the gut and support our overall health. However, when considering probiotic supplement, we must get the ones that has multiple strains of bacteria. Many supplements contain only a limited number of less effective bacteria strains that may not even survive the journey through the stomach acidic environment. We want to look out for supplements that has a broad spectrum of bacteria strains such as Lactobacillus fermentum ME3, L. reuteri, L. gasseri, Bacillus coagulans, Beef infantis, L. johnsoni, and L. rhamnosus for maximum health benefit. These are just some of the examples I can think of. There are so many good gut microbiome probiotics out there, strains that we can add. In my opinion, the one superbug probiotic strain everyone should swallow is the Lactobacillus fermentum ME3. This bug not only produces the potent antioxidant glutathione, but also generates a mitochondrial antioxidant enzyme called manganese superoxide dismutase. We want to be swallowing any molecule that protects our mitochondria. This ME3 strain plays an important role in supporting antioxidant activity, strengthening the immune system, reducing inflammation, and supporting the detoxification of our vital organs, the liver, the kidney, and the gut. On the other hand, I have not mentioned Akkermansia muciniphila here, and the simple reason for that is because while Akkermansia has been shown to or has some benefit for those seeking immunotherapy for cancer treatment, it has unfortunately also been implicated in excessive erosion of the mucosal lining of the gut wall, as Akkermansia likes to feed on the gut mucosa membrane. Unfortunately, individuals who struggle to regenerate their mucous membrane quickly enough may develop issues like ulcers and leaky gut. So for these reasons, and until further research information comes out, I wouldn't take Akkermansia probiotic strains for now. Now let's talk about prebiotics. We have been discussing probiotics, which are the beneficial bacteria, the good gut microbiome. Probiotics, on the other hand, are the foods the bacteria eats to grow stronger and reproduce. These are some of the prebiotics foods they like to feed on. The resistant starches like tubers, taro roots, yams, and sweet potatoes. The fibers like psyllium husk, inulin, root veg, leafy greens, artichoke, the green bananas, and green plantains. The polyphenols, the colorful stuff, leafy greens, bioactive herbs and spices, the colorful berries and veggies, and the fructooligosaccharides. These are long-chain sugar molecules found in green plantains, bananas, artichoke, asparagus, garlic, and red onions. Here's how it works. We eat up all these prebiotics foods, the fibers, the polyphenols, the resistant starches, and fructooligosaccharides. The prebiotics nutrients in these foods cannot be digested by our digestive enzymes, so they pass through our small intestine and arrive in our large intestine intact, where the vast majority of our gut microbiome resides. The gut microbiome feeds on these prebiotics foods. They grow stronger, multiply in numbers very quickly, and then rewards us with postbiotics metabolites. Postbiotics are the health-promoting metabolites that was discussed at the beginning of this episode and listed here. The energy production, the metabolism and body weight control, the vitamin K2 and B12 production, the molecules that helps repair and maintain a healthy gut. These postbiotics metabolites helps neutralize inflammation in our body and help calm our immune system and modulate our overall health and well-being. How do we know if we're eating the right food for our gut microbiome to repair our digestive system? Well, we check the Bristol stool chart for the stool type 3 and type 4. And then we want to turn around and look at the toilet bowl. And if we see a sausage or a snake-like deposit, then we can declare success and victory. This means your microbes are feeding and outnumbering the bad bugs, and you continue to get the health-promoting molecules as an ongoing reward. These type 3 and type 4 poop, the sausage or snake-like shape, will also help clean out dead cells and gunk from your large intestine. Now let's take a look at what creates the gut microbiome imbalances, the dysbiosis. What we have here are food-like substances that kills off the good gut microbiome and promote the growth and proliferation of the bad bugs in your gut. The bad bugs will eat these things and produce bad metabolites that makes you sick and gain weight, along with all the health issues discussed earlier. Antibiotics can be a lifesaver in certain situations, but unfortunately, swallowing antibiotics for a prolonged period of time is like throwing a hand grenade into a busy stadium. If you must take antibiotics to get rid of some troublesome infection, then it makes sense to ensure you bring in new reinforcements, the probiotic strains from fermented foods, supplements, and then eat plenty of gut Microbiome Prebiotics foods to help recover and replenish some of the lost population of your gut microbes that were killed off by the antibiotics. Now let's cook the meal, the Gut Microbiome Feast recipe. This meal is packed with the Gut Microbiome Prebiotics foods, the fibers, the polyphenols, the resistant starches, and fructooligosaccharides as discussed earlier. We want to gather the ingredients. We can take bok choy or kale or broccoli, just one. We don't need all three. We can then bring in taro roots, shiitake mushroom, shrimps, the red onions, the garlic, ginger, olive oil, turmeric powder, and half teaspoon of black pepper. We want to slice up all the ingredients and then fry everything in olive oil. You can pause here and take a screenshot of these prep instructions. Here is another way to get in the fibers, polyphenols, and fructooligosaccharides from vegetables and nuts. If you are busy and don't have time to cook a variety of vegetables every day, then you can get creative and drink your veggies and nuts. This is the most cost-effective and efficient way to consume different variety of vegetables to grow and maintain a diverse population of the good gut microbiome for optimal health without having to worry about daily shopping and cooking. I discussed the detailed prep instructions in the insulin resistance episode and the energy crisis episode. You can go ahead and take a look at those for detailed explanation, but for now, you can pause here and take a screenshot of these prep instructions. Wrapping up, we want to eat for our gut microbiome every day so that they can do their work of repairing our gut, protecting us from harmful infections, and keeping us in good health. We need to remember that ultra-processed foods lack fiber and high in sugars. Sugary foods promotes the growth of the bad bacteria in your gut, and probiotics foods, on the other hand, promotes the growth and proliferation of the beneficial gut microbiome. So in essence, probiotics eats up prebiotics and produces postbiotics, which are the health-promoting molecules and metabolites we've been talking about here. If you do take antibiotics for any reason, then remember to bring in reinforcements by replenishing your gut with probiotic supplements and eating fermented foods on a regular basis to repopulate your digestive system. You need to eat prebiotics foods to ensure the new probiotic stays and sets up camp in your gut rather than passing through like a tourist. So if you feed them, they'll stick around long enough and keep rewarding you with all the good stuff we've been talking about. Now you have the knowledge and the ingredients to create a healthy gut. Wishing you a diverse and balanced gut microbiome.